Hi, thanks for tuning in to our Atomic-Moto product review of the MSR Impact gloves. Now, we typically don't do a lot of reviews of dirt gloves or products deep in the lines of some of our brands. However, this one is an exception because it is our favorite off-road glove, period, bar none. It's got some really cool features and, best of all, fantastic execution. Looking forward to explaining it all to you, so let's get started. Okay, first of all, the basics on the MSR Impact glove. It retails, it's not a new model, but MSR has added 4 new colors for a total of 5. You see them all here. It retails for $45.95 as of the filming of this video, and it comes in sizes small through 2XL, and again in black, blue, yellow, gray, and orange. The Impact is an off-road glove, meaning it has off-road type construction, a synthetic leather palm. This material is called Clarino. It's basically a microfiber material. And then it has stretch on the back of the hands. It's all textile, has stretch on the back of the hands. One of the cool features about it, though, is it has D3O armor across the knuckles. And this D3O armor is a little bit special in that it is molded. It actually has relief to it, so it follows the contour of your knuckles. And that brings me to one of the best details about this glove and why it is so good. A lot of times when you're looking at an off-road glove, it's hard to differentiate one from another. Frankly, they all use roughly the same materials. But what matters most is the pattern. And that's where MSR has really nailed it on this one. If you look, I'm typically between a large and an extra large. This particular model has a lot of stretch in it, so I can wear a large in it. I can actually wear an extra large, but this is my personal pair. I've probably rated it 4 or 5 times, and it's a large. And I want you to look at how much it follows the contour of my hand from just about every single angle. There's no excess material in the palm. There's no excess material bunching in the fingers. There is no excess material bunching up anywhere on the back of the hand. And that all-important thumb area, which is really, this is where the palm, the shape of a glove is made or broken, is perfect. This feels terrific on the hand. No extra bunching at all. The words "fit like a glove" are so cliche, so overused, but this is really the epitome of it. It has a lot of ventilation. Again, this is an off-road glove, so it's all textile, flows a lot of air, a good amount of stretch in the fourchettes, that's the panels in between the fingers, and then a really, really great flex. Another thing, again, to emphasize the point that in gloves it's all about the execution, not the design of paper, is that none of these seams on the back of the hand are located in an area where they're irritating. In fact, they're all pretty unnoticeable, pretty much undetectable. So you really don't feel anything when you put them on. You don't feel any bothersome seams. You can see that the fingertips have the Clarino material wrapping up and around the top, and they have a little bit of grip material on here. They're not touchscreen sensitive for a phone, but they actually are good enough for me to press buttons on my GPS. That actually is pressure sensitive, not electromagnetically, and it does work for that. A good simple wrist closure on it. Really not much else, a little bit of neoprene around the wrist so it's nice and secure. So that's the basics of the MSR Impact glove. How does it work on the bike? Well, in one word, it's terrific. This is a single layer of palm, meaning it is very, very light on the underside. So you've got great, great tactility. It's got a lot of protection on the back of the hand. So if you do get any roost or if you do bang into a tree branch or something like that on the back of the knuckles, it's got some protection there. And then again, that all-important contour is something that MSR has perfectly nailed. We used lots of different off-road gloves. You know, it's a really the off-road glove choice for any real serious dirt rider is very, very individualistic. They find one model that they really love and they tend to stick with it. And this is also the epitome of that. This thing just has perfect contour, a really light feel on the bottom of the hand, and then great protection on the back of the hand. It works great off-road. So who is this for? Well, it's for dual sport guys spending a lot of time on the dirt. It's for any guy who's riding off-road. Not really so much a motocross glove. They tend to like really, really light stuff, but it could be if you're in an area where there's a lot of roost. In fact, here's an ironic point. This glove was developed by Nick Way, who's a motocross supercross rider sponsored by MSR, and it sat on the shelf for a little while, and they finally launched it as part of their off-road line. So it actually does work pretty well for motocross, although I don't think it's going to resonate with those guys quite as much. Resonates really well with me, though, because of the great feel and protection. This is not good for people that are doing more road-oriented stuff. There's not a lot of protection on the heel of the hands. It's not like a street glove, but it's great when you're really moving around a lot and you need to have a good grip on the bars. Compared to everything else that we've seen out there, stuff from 100%, from Fly, from Thor, Moose, even Climb, this is our favorite off-road glove. If you're looking at stuff from any of those other brands, we encourage you to take a really hard look at this and to choose one. So that's our review of the MSR Impact glove. Something we really, really dig. It's one of those special products that we at Atomic-Moto love to find and highlight to you, the little gems in MSR's line. We hope that it's been helpful, and we hope to see you out on the bike.